While the US continues its march around the world, the thing that may stop it first isn't an overextended military, it's its own credit. We've heard it several times now. AI is a bubble, but most have no idea what that means, or they take it to mean that the revenue isn't real, or the tech doesn't work. You first have to understand how AI gets funded. At first, it was all cash. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, they printed so much money they could build the data centers out of pocket, and still buy back their own stock. This year, the Big Four are spending about $725 billion on AI infrastructure, crossing their entire operating cash flow, meaning every new data center from here on runs on borrowed cash. And where's that borrowing come from? First, bonds. These companies issued $121 billion last year, 4 times the historical average. Then private credit, giant lending funds like Apollo, Blackstone, Blue Owl. They've already lent $200 billion into AI, with $800 billion more projected in the next 2 years. Then securitization. Similar to 2008, they take loans, they package them into bonds, and then sell them off. But instead of a house being collateral, it is now GPUs. These chips, though, lose their value in just a couple of years. Partly from wear, running hot around the clock, but mostly because Nvidia ships a new generation every year that makes the previous model obsolete. And the debt funding them is rated on the assumption that they hold value anyway. And you may be noticing who's holding the debt each step down. Bond funds, then insurance companies. Then the funds regulators just cleared for your 401k. The debt keeps moving towards the people less equipped to price it. And trust me, I'm aware of all the rebuttals. Leverage is still low, demand is real, etc., etc. That's not the issue. Here's the actual issue. 2/3 of every capex dollar, or the dollars these companies spend, is on chips that rot in 3 to 4 years. A railroad track, for example, earned for a century. These chips expire before the bonds that bought them. All the AI revenue on Earth is about $175 billion a year. Just maintaining the chips already installed runs $250 to $330 billion a year. The revenue doesn't cover the maintenance yet, so growth is a requirement written into the debt. Every round of borrowing prices in faster growth. Revenue doesn't have to fall, just grow slower than the debt assumed, and the lenders hesitate. Here's the thing, most of this debt was never going to be repaid. It was going to be refinanced. You get new loans retiring old ones, forever. Hesitation is all it takes. The weakest borrowers hit their due dates, and the next loan never shows up. That's how credit actually breaks. The refinancing never arrives, and the machine the whole campaign was counting on never gets finished.